Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening from wherever you're watching this video. My name is Loy, your image expert and the author of the Absolute Success Image. I have also found a place for us to keep learning, and that's Loy's coaching class. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and on YouTube. All you need to do every week, there is released classes and lessons. So your role is to subscribe to this channel and click on that bell. Like the video. You can even not like it actually. You are allowed to. Your opinion is very important. And then you can comment. In the comment section, you can let us know what you think about this particular lesson and propose any other topics that you would like, but they should be under the subject of image. Now, last week, our lesson was about nonverbal communication. And under nonverbal communication, we spoke about our posturing. How do we sit? How do we stand? How do we sit in different chairs, especially for those of you that spend long hours sitting. We also looked at the implications of sitting for so long, like backache, either the lower part or the upper part of the back, the chest, the shoulders, and the neck. Now, today, we have the antidote for all those pains. Before we dive into the lesson, I would like to thank you all. You know that we have people joining the class from Haiti. We have class members from Egypt. Yes, we have class members from the US. We have class members from the UK. Have class members from Uganda. We have class members from Kenya, Tanzania. We have Rwanda among our class members. We have members from UAE. We have members from Ghana and Nigeria. Isn't that amazing? So when you are there, please don't refuse to share the lessons. They are important, impacting and changing lives. When it comes to image, you cannot compromise. Now, today, I am sitting in one of my favorite chairs in my office. So this chair is the one I mostly sit on. So as I'm sitting on it right now, is not the way I sit on it when I'm working. So when I'm working, like I said, I sit wholly in the chair. So my limbs have to fit on the bottom part. Every time I sit like this and I end up relaxing and I get to have this position where I am dug into my diaphragm is dug into my lower abdomen, I usually feel some pain. It's a burning sensation right here between your shoulder wings, you know. Anybody felt that? So usually when I get that, and also from stretching and typing on the computer, then sometimes you don't have your screen right above right here to help you stay up. What happens? Your head is bent down, your neck is outside your shoulders. I'm going to describe how it should be. And then your hands are leaned forward, you're typing. So there's a lot of pressure exerted on this upper part of your chest, of your neck, and of your head, okay? That causes a lot of pain. It's normally a burning sensation right there, and the muscles are very tough. So this is one simple thing that I like to do. Any one of you that has chairs that have arms, you can do the same thing. So what I do is I hold onto my chair, yeah, like right here, and then I sit forward and I stretch my shoulders. Is that something you can see? I'm not sure you can see that because there's a back, but I do that. So when I do that exercise, it always helps me to stay here for about maybe 5 to 10 seconds, depending on how intense I feel. And usually I try to push my neck outwardly and inwardly. I stretch it to the right and I stretch it to the left for about 5 seconds of stay. And then I look down a little bit for 5 seconds of stay while in this position. So what happens is I try to reverse. Yes, remember you've been like this the whole time. So when you do this, you are reversing the muscle pain, the stretch, yeah? So you give it back the reverse and then you will be able to return. Once you put your hands down, you will have a straight posture automatically. So that is something I thought I could share that helps me. I don't have to go to the gym for that. I don't have to call a physiotherapist. I don't have to call nobody. That I invented myself. Now, I'm going to show us one more thing before I get off this chair. Many times we go out to present, you know, make presentations, even at the office. This stand right here is what I use most of the time. So Why is it at this height? Because I want to stay up straight looking at you when I'm talking to you during the presentation, like even now, but I also want to be able to maintain the same when I'm looking on my notes. So this is my notepad right here on my iPad and some books. And when you have it lower, let's say if it was, this part was down here, I would be inclined to do this. And every time I have to talk to you, I have to lift up my neck. Now, this all the time is going to cause a lot of tension in your neck muscles. And then you will be pushed back to the hunchback posture. So what you do to always keep straight, let your monitor or your laptop screen always be at this level of your sight, yeah? So you're able to look at it at a straight angle very well. And you need to always try and make sure your head is hanging above your shoulders. Your neck should not be supporting your head from this part. Do you see that? This is not proper. This is going to cause you a lot of pain. How do you measure that your head is actually above your shoulders? Use your ears. Your ears should be straightly adjacent to your shoulders. That is how you know. So every time you're like that, you see your ears are like right here. That is not right. So every time you end up in this posture because either you're trying to strain, look at something, or your monitor is not in the right place. So whatever you're watching, even television, some of you have couches which are higher than your TV stand, or the TV stand is far higher than your couches. That is not good posturing. So your head is always supposed to be above your shoulders, and that is how the shoulders are going to be able to support the neck, and the neck in turn support the head. The head weighs about 4 pounds. You know, that's a lot of weight for you to carry along like this. And so for so many people, they develop a swelling around their, you know, this part of their neck. And it's not because of anything, maybe they're naturally born like that. No, it's because of posturing. So this is very, very important. Now I'm going to move away from this set and show you some other exercise that you can do when you are still wanting to antidote your chest pain and back pain and your neck pain, okay? And also try to maintain a straight posture. So I'm going to get rid of my chair. Like we said, we do not drag chairs, we actually lift them. Now this is something I always have with me in office. It's my scarf and I'm going to use it to demonstrate something. But in the meantime, let me also get rid of my presentation stand. So when we have something like this is my scarf. I always use it so much when I'm feeling cold or chilly, in whatever way. But today I'm going to use it to demonstrate something because it's what I always have. So there is something you always have in office. If it's at home, you can use a towel, or you can actually buy a rope that you can keep in the office. But I like to use this because it's fabric, it's easy for me. So what do? When we want to stand up a little bit, it's always good for you to stand. Yeah, it's always good for you to stand up. You can have a smartwatch, or your phone can actually remind you every 30 to an hour, every 30 minutes to an hour. Find a reason to stand up out of your chair, okay? Stand up out of your chair. And when you stand up out of your chair, this is something very simple that you can do. So you are going to hold your rope, or some of you can be crazy enough to use cables, right? I know. So you can use your rope or your scarf like me, or a towel if you are at home, a rope, anything that you can have, and just stretch it forward, yeah? Hold it at a certain height, in between a little bit, balance it, hold it forward, and then lift it up, okay? Very gently, don't hurt your shoulders, and then you keep going backwards. So when you go backwards, this is what is going to happen to you. You're going to have this posture. When you have this posture, your shoulder blades or shoulder wings are actually very, very relaxed. The muscles, all the tension is being lost, and you are reversing all the pain that you had earlier, okay? This is something that you can do. So hang in there for like 15 to 30 seconds and then come back very gently. Make sure you do not hurt your shoulders. You know, you come back very gently, very gently, very gently until you get back to the position where you started, okay? So that is something you can choose to do maybe 5 times, hanging in there 15 to 30 seconds every one of those times. Now, there is another that is much easier, which is the shoulder rolling. So you can always roll your shoulders. It's very good to relieve both the front part and the behind parts of the chest. So you roll your shoulders. Other people like to do this. It's good for the neck. So when you take your left hand to the right, you turn your neck as well to the left. And when you do it to the right, you turn the other way. So these are all exercises you can do, but remember you need to feel the pinch. You need to feel the pinch. Now one more we're going to do with this. It's called the bow and arrow. Yeah, anybody seen a bow and arrow? So this is one of the exercises. It's called the bow and arrow. This you can do in office without interrupting anybody, or even at home without making any noise and disturbing some people. So what you do, we're going to have to stretch this hand, which is my left hand right now, and we're going to take it and have, this is the bow, okay? So you bend the right hand and stretch. I'm going to do this and stretch the left hand. So as you do this, your upper back is also getting share of this relief. These are very good exercises for you to relieve pain and tension in your chest and in your upper back. So this bow and arrow is very good. So you can hang in here for a second and then come back gently. Remember, you do not have to rush anything, and then take the opposite side. Make sure you feel the stretch. Even your biceps and triceps of this stretching hand, the arrow, they are actually feeling it, okay? So this is something you can do, and then return to posture. Now, the other way, easy way for you to know that you are in the right posture, always keep your hands or your keyboard or your table at the receiving posture. When somebody is giving you something, would you receive it like that? I don't think so. Would you receive it like that? I don't think so. So the natural way of receiving something is like this. So this will help you to know my keyboard is in the right place and my table is at the right place. They should be fitting right within your waist when you're sitting, okay? Or even when you're standing. It is always not good for you to end up in this posture. Now, one more last thing. I have here my babies. I love them. They're 4 kilograms each. Huh? You could be like, Lord, 4 kilograms? Yeah, they're 4 kilograms each. I'm going to upgrade lately, so don't worry. Next time I return, I'll have more weight. But these are 4 kilograms each, and I love them. They're dumbbells. Now, think about it. When you're holding these dumbbells, the warrior, make sure they're of the same weight, yeah? That's how we get results. So each one of these is 4 kilograms, like I said earlier. And these dumbbells help me to maintain a straight posture. Do you see how I'm standing? My chest is out, my chin is up, and believe me, I feel straight. My back feels straight, my spine feels straight. When you hold these dumbbells or anything, you can even get 5-liter water jerry cans and fill them with water. Just make sure they are both 5 liters or 3 liters, whatever weight you can, or 20 liters for some of you are really strong. So when you hold them like that, there's a lot of weight that you inflict on your body, on your hands, and the dumbbells feel heavier than 4 kilograms, you know. Yet it's just posturing. So even when you're exercising, avoid the hunchback position when you're doing your exercises. Even if it's running, treadmilling, whatever you're doing, biking, you don't keep the hunchback posture. You need to maintain a straight posture. So this will keep me straight. If you can look at it from that part, I am straight and my head is over my shoulders and I really feel good. So when you have a tension in your chest and back, this is a very good exercise you can do. One, if you feel like I've not been maintaining my posture and need to straighten my spine a little bit, just hold them and maintain a position. Hang in there for maybe 5 minutes. You can put a timer on, yeah? So if you feel like you want to go a little extra, just take this and put it to this side. You will be stretching your right hand shoulder, yeah? So it will be getting loose. The tension will all be going and the muscles will be starting to relax. Then you can take it down gently and do the same for the opposite side. Make sure you feel the pinch, okay? If you don't feel the pinch in your muscles, then it means we're not doing really, really well. So some of you like to even do this. Yeah, you can still have the dumbbells and do the shoulder rolls. So these are simple exercises that you can actually do from home, from your office. You can keep on, you know, trying to help yourself and stretch, okay? Sometimes our fingers and hands are very stiff from too much typing, many hours of probably cooking, whatever posture you're in for a long time. You can keep doing these simple exercises and they will help you so much, okay? Now, one last thing that we need to do to maintain a straight posture. I happen to go to a fairly good school, not a fairly, really good school for my primary. So between the age of 6 and 12, we were taught how to have posture and image was very ideal in my school. So one thing we were taught, every morning we had to put the books on our heads and climb up the stairs, okay? We had to walk, so I'm gonna try and walk with my, do you see, first of all, before I even try to walk, do you see how the book is postured on my head? Do you know that when some of you who carried water, jerrycans of water on your heads and had a competition, I'm not gonna touch mine, but it won't fall. Do you know how important that was to keep you straight? So right now I feel really straight. There's no way I'm going to have a hunchback posture when I'm putting the book on my head, because I'm worried, oh my goodness, what if it falls down? I'm not going to look down, because when I look down, the book is almost falling down. I can't do that. So the only way to support it is to keep my head up high, my body posture straight, my chest out, and the spine straight in its place. So then you walk and walk and walk. You know, anyhow you choose to walk, you can keep walking and walking, and this is an exercise you can do every now and then in your office. Just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Even when you just want to stretch a little bit, just put a book on your head, something that you value. It can even be your phone, you know, and just use it to help you posture out straight. So these are some of the things we can do from a small space, using what we have and ending up to get a perfect posture. So watch out for the next lesson. It's going to be great. Still body language, how it impacts, but this time around we're going to talk about, we're going to be looking at everything that we do in terms of gesture. Yes. So how you use your hands, how you use your facial expressions, all that stuff. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe for the weekly lesson. Don't miss it. It's the only chance you have to access free lessons from me for the rest of your life. Facebook, I am there. Twitter, LinkedIn, Lois Coaching Class. Please reach out to us, send that message. The email address is coming at the end of the video, and we'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye.